Episode 5, good morning. Doing ini is here and welcome back for Summer 7 Mysteries. Dipecahnya sengaja per chapter, jadi karena agak pendek sih. Jadi nanti yang selanjutnya mah per ending. Ya, ini lanjut dari sini dulu. Neil. A cold and gloomy day covered in thick fog. 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. did not look different. No light could shine through the dense fog. Sometimes they even looked like the fog was about to gobble them up. If not for him, maybe I would be in another country with my family now. My best friend. If I remember correctly, it all started when that girl set foot in the school. This fog came about then that redhead stepped in. That was also the day he got sick. New student? Class, I would like to introduce our new class member. Jenny, say something about yourself. Nggak mau ngomong. Well, that's that. Pick a seat. Class, be quiet. I will go check the next week's syllabus. Don't make a racket. A racket? Today seems like anything but racket. She chose the seat next to mine. Circulus vitae. You're not from here, are you? Yeah, I'm from the next town. It's not too far away. Next town? White Town? Why did you move here? Did something happen there? No, it's just my parents got divorced and my father got my custody. Things are getting more and more complicated sometimes. I have no idea what to do next. This scene. I only hope I can make some friends here. This is just like when he and I first met. He was also a transferee, and also someone who was lost. The only difference is that this place has changed. Then ask me if there's anything you need. December 5th. A new student. She stood out so much among the others with her red hair, red eyes, and even her shoes. Just like how he showed up, she got into this class without having to do the placement test. Everyone else found it unfair and avoided her. Natural considering this so competitive class. December 9th, a dark day for the school. 9/12. The student got pierced by steel beams coming through the window. But after many years of investigation, the conclusion was that those beams were from this construction site next to the school. But the more I think about it, the weirder I feel. A massive force is required to allow that beam to pierce the human body and mount itself so brutally. No matter what, it was horrifying. Ya kalau dari bangunan sebelah juga buat nembakin steel beam juga nggak segampang itu tuh. Butuh alat, nggak mungkin dilempar sama orang gitu. I think the scene will continue to haunt the nightmares of all who saw it. December 10th, no one knows for sure what massive force sent those beams flying. We were curious. We were sleepless the whole night. Then he told me he saw something on the new student. What happened this morning was weird, just absolutely weird. Now he is in the hospital and I cannot even help him. My mind is in chaos. How come it all happened so fast? I can't calm myself down to look at it clearly. It will be fine. Things have been so quiet this day. Things have gone quiet before, but never this unsettling silence. Something odd is going on. I think I can feel it. It was the new students and my turn to clean the storage room. Who would have expected a secret room in this school? It's behind one of the mirrors on the wall. That room is dusty and filled with cobwebs. Look, it hasn't been used for quite a while. Another discovery indeed. Why would anyone build such a room from the beginning? And why is it hidden behind a mirror? Oh boy, I have so many tales to tell him. January 1st. Someone threw a stone at me through the window. It broke the glass and flew straight to my eye. I could barely see after that, but even with my blurred vision, I saw someone through the window. That someone looked like her. January 12th, I got discharged. The doctor told me to keep my sunglasses on for a week. Nearly 2 weeks in the hospital. It was boring, sure, but I wasn't alone. Maybe I was seeing things, or that was something else. January 14th. A student committed suicide at school. I did not see it with my own eyes, but others said that he kept on stabbing through his ear with his pen. They also said murmur something like, "I've seen enough. I cannot bear this anymore." Two strange deaths so far. People are starting to panic. January 14th. 20. I am in the room behind the mirror that I accidentally discovered. I marked the days when a strange thing happened on the calendar. I knew there will soon be more deaths, and I want to know how they are related. 9/11 and 14. But up till now, things are still very inconclusive. Saving. Ano ito bang save? February 15th. Today must have been the darkest day in school history. There were screams and sound of panic everywhere. Is it the next death? I wonder. But no. I rushed to class. I did the most mental preparation I had ever done. But life always manages to get you even when you think that you're ready for what's coming. Today, the three best students of my class lost their life. Their heads blow up and blood splatter all across the room. From that moment, I sensed that this was everyone's breaking point. The number rose so quickly that I asked myself again, how are the deaths related? How could they have died so horribly? 9, 11, 14, 15. The class slowly grew more and more sparse. Some people transferred away, some did not want to go to school anymore. The hunting image of deaths even pushed some of the point of suicide. This is getting more severe than most can handle. 23rd, nggak ada bulannya. The number of deaths is rising rapidly. They happen at random, like coincidence before. But now, it's as if the school is haunted. He and I both felt so. Yet other students are still utterly calm. They seem to ignore the things happening on purpose. It's scary to think about this, because if not for him, I myself would have forgotten the sinister gloom covering this place. He is the only one clear-headed left at this school. Still, it feels strange to accept what he said as the truth, just like there is something trying to stop me from believing his words. I brooded this whole morning. When did this all begin? What marked this beginning? I am trying to piece the puzzle together in a secret room behind the mirror. Time flew by silently. It got dark by the time I noticed. Thunder roared outside. It was about to pour down. Guess I'm spending the night here by myself, I thought to myself. But right when things were seemingly at its most ordinary, something broke the normalcy. Sometimes thunder overpowered that sound, but I could still hear someone outside the room. I slowly recall something. It all began on that gloomy day, the day the new student set foot in the school. All the deaths began right after her transfer. He was right. I immediately ran to the wardrobes at the back when I heard the mirror creaking. She's coming in. Now I get it. I did not know what I was afraid. Her footsteps came closer and closer. I could see her reading the page of my investigation I left on the table through the small holes on the wardrobe. She was always there. When the students killed themselves. No, they never killed themselves. She did. She caused all this. How could she do that? And why? Or was it something else? My breath quickened. Things suddenly blurred. By the time I was up, she was gone and dawn had broken. She must know that I doubt her now. I calmed down and tried to think it over. If it truly was her, how could she do such a thing? She's just a normal girl. Those deaths were way too horrid to be caused by a human. I'm not sure if she was the killer, but I am sure this all began right after she transferred here. 9/11, 14, 15, 23. I'm now sitting in the library writing room on the names of the people who transferred away out of fear. The school is growing yet more and more sparse. All that's left is the sound of wind and morning downpour. Even stranger was not how Ginny was suddenly gone. No one saw her again. Still, I don't have to bother thinking about her because it is time I say goodbye to this place. No one's left here anyway. But then, I accidentally found out. All the other page, but the last one have been torn out. Interesting. June 1st, my flight to Singapore departs tomorrow. I will miss him and our memories. It was a beautiful summer day, but now it's time to go. June 2nd, the answer I seek is still somewhere at school. I will hide the journal in the secret room. I hope someone will find it and solve all this in my place. What I could not do. If you somehow manage to get your hands on this journal, look for the secret room behind the mirror. All you need is there. Only 2 hours left. I finished packing for my flight. Goodbye, good memories. Bye bye, my only best friend, Neil.